Noah Schnapp, the 19-year-old actor known for his role as Will Byers in Stranger Things, has again become the focus of online criticism after an old political statement and related social media posts resurfaced, prompting renewed reactions from fans and commentators. As clips and conversation around Stranger Things Season 5 and its accompanying documentary buzz circulated online, screenshots of Schnapp's past social media activity related to the Israel-Hamas conflict quickly began to spread. These posts, originally shared years earlier during heightened tensions in the Middle East, include his comments on Israel and Hamas that some viewers interpreted as supportive of Israel in a way they found controversial. Schnapp's original statements on the subject were explicit about his stance. As a Jewish American, he described himself as deeply affected by the violence and loss of life tied to the conflict, condemned the actions of Hamas as terrorism, and emphasized empathy for those killed. He also expressed frustration at what he saw as silence from some on social media regarding these events and framed support for Israel as a moral imperative. The resurgence of these posts has triggered fresh debate online. Some fans argue that Schnapp's comments, particularly his framing of support for Israel as the only acceptable position, were insensitive and failed to account for broader humanitarian concerns. Critics have reposted the old screenshots and used them to renew calls for accountability or boycott, asserting that celebrities should be more thoughtful and nuanced in public discussions of geopolitics. Conversely, other fans and commentators have defended Schnapp, noting that discussions around the conflict are inherently complex and that online discourse often reduces nuanced viewpoints to simplistic labels. They argue that criticism should focus on constructive engagement rather than dismissive backlash, and some have pointed out that Schnapp's intentions were to speak from a place of empathy and personal identity rather than to promote harm. This renewed scrutiny comes at a moment when Stranger Things is drawing significant global attention as it concludes its final season, blending entertainment with unexpected cultural debate. The backlash highlights the challenges public figures face when past statements resurface in new contexts, and how rapidly online dialogue can reignite previously settled controversies. As the conversation continues across social media platforms, opinions remain divided. Some emphasize that public figures should be prepared for ongoing examination of their words, while others stress the importance of context and respectful discussion around sensitive political topics.